Well, howdy there, pluckers. I've a sore finger again with you. Thanks indeed for joining me for another guitar lesson. This is a song by Tyler Childers called Feathered Indians, okay? I'm in standard tuning and I've got a capo on the 5th fret, okay? This takes us into the same key that Tyler Childers normally plays this in, okay? So I'm going to go through an intro, a couple of verses, the bridge and chorus sections, and then basically you've got all the parts you need to actually play the song completely. Okay, so without more ado, let's try and get through the song, shall I? This should be fun. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. Mixed impressions on the inside of the fun. There are little feathered Indians who tussle through the night. But I knew she was religious, then I wouldn't have come strolling to the house of such an angel to rest up to their home. Over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof. She asked, he told you that them things are bad for you. I said, many folks have warned me, there's been several people try, but until now there's been nothing that I couldn't leave behind. Hold me close, my dear, singing your whispering song. Sing along. Why don't you tell me how your love comes true? Can always count on you to be with me when the bullets fly across the river. Hold me tonight. Like that. It's a bit loose, but it's something close. Anyway, right, so let's get to the breaking down of it for you. The hardest part of this song is the introduction and the bit between the verses, okay? So let's get to it. Right, basic D shape, okay? First thing you've got to do is basically hammer into that D shape with your first finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, right? Move your pinky up to the 4th fret of the 3rd string, on, off, okay? Got that? Then we've got to pull that, hit the D chord again, but pull off the 3rd string, 2nd fret, to open. Got that? So it's so far. Play like a lazy, what I call lazy A, barring the first finger across the first 4 strings on the 2nd fret. But what you've got to do is you've got to hammer into it. So what I tend to do is I tend to upstroke with no frettings at all. So as you'll see, it's hammer into that, upstroke, and then hammer on the way down. That's what I do anyway. So it's I'll just do that slowly for you. Right. Got that. So do that again. So when you've got to put your third finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, and then on, off. Okay, so it's okay. So the whole thing so far. And then you've got to hit that. So one with it on, and then again. Pull the chord off while you're strumming. So it's a bit hard, but okay. And try and concentrate on the middle strings. So it's so far. Slowly. Practice makes perfect, they say. Okay, and then finally we go to like a G shape, but the old standard G shape, and you use your first finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and you go to that shape, and when you hit that shape you hammer the first finger into the open to the 2nd fret. Okay, and try and just concentrate on the G, on strumming the first 4 strings. Don't worry about the top 2 because we're not using those 2. Okay. Okay. So far it was this. So then there comes the tricky bits. Okay, so it's so what you've got to do is do that dun dun da dun, and then you've got to go so it's what you've got to do is hammer into that 2nd fret of the 4th string with your first finger. So it's keep it pressed down, and then either your 3rd finger or your pinky, you've got to go up to the 4th fret of the 4th string, and you sort of hit that twice, and then take it off. It goes back to that one, and then take it off. So it's so that's what you're doing is okay. So I tend to use my pinky for that. Okay, for that one. Okay. So from the beginning, we'll just go through it and show you slow motion. Okay. And then you do that again. You sort of, you come, you go. You do that thing twice. Okay, so the whole thing slowly. Sorry, do a start again. Do it again. Quite difficult, I can appreciate. It's difficult to show you as well, really. Okay, so I'll just go through that again very slowly. Sorry, just start again. Okay, slowly do it again. So that bit you play, that G bit is repeated. Okay, does it twice, so it's okay. So that's what you're trying to play whilst you're strumming. Okay, so. So the whole thing in one go. Right. Okay. Again. Labour on that, but this is the hardest part of the song by far. Okay, well, I hope you can make sense of that. Okay, so once it comes out of that second G riff of the on my buckles D, the song itself is relatively easy. Okay, well my buckle makes impressions. A to the G. And he tends to use that full G with the third fret covered on the first and second string, so you've got 4 fingers playing the G there. Okay, so it comes out of that. My buckle makes impression D to A, inside of that to G, little feathered Indians. Steve stay there. Back to the D. If I had known she was religious, to A to her, know she come out stoned. G to the house of such an angel, to take her home. And then it goes back to play the intro again. Well, looking deep over West Virginia, smoking to A, spirits on the roof. G, adjective, ain't nobody told you. Stay there, that sounds bad for you. D, I said many folks warned me. To A, there's been several people try. G, until now, it's been nothing. I could have left behind. Right, now come to the bridge section. Goes up to A now. Hold me close, my G dear. A, sing your whispering G song. A, stop it in my ear. G, A again, and I will back to G along. Honey, tell me how your B minor love A runs G true. And now I can B minor always counts A on G. U to be A there when the bullets fly. I run G across will hold you tonight. And back to the intro. And so on. Okay. So we just go through that bridge chorus part again. Okay. After it comes out the second verse, goes into an A, so that couldn't leave behind. We end up on a G. And it goes up to the A, hold me close, to G. Does that 4 times. Okay. A, sing the whispering G song. A again, softly back to the G in my ear. And again, last time. And A will sing along. Honey, tell me how your B minor love A runs G, true. And how I can B minor, always A count on G, U. To B is A, when bullets fly. Back to G, run across a river. Hold you to. Back to the intro. And so on, and then into another verse. Okay, so that's it. So you've got the intro, you've got the verse is, and the middle bridge stroke chorus section. Okay, well, I hope that helps you out. Just check out, if you get a bit lost in it, just listen to the original version, which I'll put a link to in the description box, or my playthrough at the beginning. Okay, but the intro is by far the hardest part of the song. I hope my breakdown of it, you've got to understand it, because it's not the easiest thing to show somebody that. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye for now. See you in the next video.